Thanks for joining me. So how about you tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and where you're raised and everything?
Yeah, of course. So I was born in Bismarck, North Dakota, a really small state, middle of nowhere. And I grew up playing all kinds of different sports, from volleyball, basketball, swimming, tennis, ice skating, did everything. And I started playing soccer when I was 5 years old, just because kind of everybody did it, so why not? And then as I went through elementary, middle, and high school, I just kind of continued playing it. I actually originally started playing on pitch, and I tried to quit twice, but my mom didn't let me. So she made me go talk to the coach later and ask him if I could join the team, which I was not too impressed with.
Come groveling back.
Yeah, I did have to. But then when I was 17, they made me into a goalkeeper. And for the first week, I was really unhappy with that. I was like, okay, can I finally quit now? But then somebody actually showed me what to do, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. I actually kind of enjoy this. And they took the time to like really teach me how to play, and I fell in love with it from there on. And about a year later, I got offered a scholarship to the University of Jamestown, which was a top 25 like NAIA school for soccer. So it was really good. It was really close. I learned so much there and just kept falling in love with the game like more and more. And I even ended up going out to Florida to play in the WPSL, which is the semi-pro league there.
Wow.
For a team called the Treasure Coast Dynamites, and that was intense.
Yeah.
So it was like 2.5 months of just training all day, every day, right before you go back into preseason for uni and things. So yeah, that was really fun, and I enjoyed that and played a few more years. And then in my junior year, in our conference championship, I made a pretty good save, but it ended up in me tearing my ACL and my meniscus for the first time. And then I went and got surgery about a month later, and did rehab every single day after that, sometimes for 3 hours a day. And I recovered in about 7 months, got it all clear to go ahead and play, and then I played my first game 8 months after surgery. So it was quite a quick transition, but I wanted to get back and playing for my senior year. And then I came over to England because I decided that I wanted to keep playing football, and I wasn't quite ready for a big girl job yet. So I moved over here to get my master's in sports management and development just at Solent University. And played for the uni team there, which wasn't quite like the uni in the US, but it was fun anyways. And then I joined Southampton Women, and I played there for a year when Carl reached out and said, hey, do you want to join Moneyfields? And I came, and I really got on with all the girls. It was such a nice group of girls, and Carl was a great manager, and being a goalkeeper, he was able to teach me so much and instill a lot of confidence in me. So yeah, I kind of just ended up playing for Moneyfields for the last 3 years, which has been amazing. In that time, I also joined a futsal team, so I played for the Southampton Aztecs. And that's been so much fun, learning a new sport at like my age. Playing a new sport is so much fun, and we've had some really good experiences there. So yeah, just kind of started off not wanting to play and now ending up falling in love with it. So
I always find it's like so funny how like the domino effect.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if your mum didn't want you to go back to the manager and completely different life, where you literally went to him asking to play again, and then all of a sudden you're here now in England, and it's crazy how these things happen.
So thank you to my mom, because I wouldn't be here without her encouraging me to play. But yeah, I definitely have no idea where I'd be without football.
Yeah. So for those that really don't know much about the type of injury you got, how would you best describe it?
This is my second ACL and meniscus injury. So it's a little bit tougher second time around because you've already done it once, kind of a warning, but I'm ready to push through it again to do a second one. But yeah, it massively affects me. My first one was a lot more painful than this one. This one I'm walking around like a normal person. I don't look like I have any pain. I don't have any pain. And to be honest, I could probably go and give up playing a shot because of the situation I'm in, but it would just make my injury worse. So I would probably end up doing a lot more damage in the long run to my knee, and wouldn't be able to play at the level that I would want to play, or the level that my teammates would deserve me to play at. So it just takes a lot, like the injury just makes your knee very unstable, and it can cause a lot more issues just playing on it. So that's kind of why I've decided to go and get the surgery. For me, it was kind of the only option.
And this surgery, what will it entail, the whole thing?
So they're gonna take my hamstring out of my left leg and put it and use it as an ACL in my right leg. And then while they're in there, they're also gonna fix my meniscus. So they're gonna kind of sew that back together. And then they're going to put in like a new tendon, I suppose. It's something new that they're doing that they didn't do in my first surgery that should stop the pivot rotation that kind of caused both of my last injuries. I'm not a surgeon, but that's just what they tell me. So I just go off what they say. But yeah, so that's kind of what the surgery entails. And then the rehab process for this one, they're saying about 12 months, just because they really don't want it to happen again, and I really don't want it to happen again. So,
third time unlucky, I think, this time, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have got an operation booked, haven't you?
Yes.
And you will obviously then go and it will get sorted. But this is, I mean, the main reason we're doing this video is the struggle of the price. It's £15,000, I think.
Yeah, so it kind of ranges in price. So mine is either going to be between 12 and 15,000, which is obviously a lot. I don't really know any 26-year-olds that have 15 grand just sitting in the bank.
Yeah.
But yeah, the price is really expensive. I could choose to go and do it through the NHS, but I was told that that is a 2.5-year wait. So if I want to get back to playing football and futsal and to get back playing at a high level, I need the surgery now rather than 2.5 years time. It's just doesn't make sense for me to wait that long, and I really want to get back to playing to a high level. So for me, yeah, that surgery, self-paying way is the only option, really.
Yeah, especially when you're in your 20s, is your like most athletic year. You don't want to waste 2 years of it just hoping you might get an appointment, because you know, you might finally get it and then it could get cancelled and always waiting, and then you're on another waiting list. And
definitely. And I mean, the main reason I'm over here still is to continue playing football and futsal. And like we said before, like I don't know where I would be without football and futsal. So yeah, my main goal is to just get back to it as quick as possible. And this is the best route to do it. And I have an amazing surgeon. So yeah, I think he'll do a great job, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, from someone looking in, they might just go, oh, you know, it's only 2 years, you know, but when you're such an active person, having to stop being as active really does, not just physically, but also just your mental health as well. I'm sure it must be affecting you quite a lot, not being able to go out and do all these things. Yeah,
it is definitely a hard transition. So last time when I tore it, I had surgery a month later. I was in the gym doing my rehab with my teammates every single day. They were doing lifting, I was doing rehab. So I was still really involved with the team. And it's completely different this time. Tearing it in like the start of preseason was difficult because I never really got a chance with the team this year, and then now being sidelined, it's been almost 3 or maybe 4 months since I did that. It has been hard, definitely mentally and physically. I'm somebody who likes to be super active, and obviously it's stopped me from being active and doing other sports and things, but mentally it's been really hard. It's amazing because Moneyfields have offered me the opportunity to continue and coach and just kind of be involved with the team, and that's important, because if I couldn't be involved in football, I'd just be sat at home, and that would be even worse for my mental health. So both the teams I'm involved with have given me a really good opportunity to continue to stay involved, and yeah.
So yeah, obviously, if for anyone that can, just hopefully donate, even a little bit goes a long way. We've set up a page for other people to donate as well, so yeah, hopefully just spread the word.
Absolutely, that would be great.
Cool.